buy school supplies that you've never seen before. Remember to click that like button and comment down below any beauty-related emoji for a shout out in my next video. And if you'd like to see more fun DIY videos, please click that subscribe button. The first idea will be a school glue lip gloss. For this one, I will be using one of these glue pens. If you don't have one of these or can't find it, you can always use a glitter glue pen. First thing that I did was I took the pen apart and I emptied out any glue that was still left in the tube, and then I thoroughly washed and cleaned it out with some warm soapy water along with some peroxide, and then I did the warm soapy water again. You just want to make sure when you're done washing it out that all the glue is out of the container and the top. Here is mine after I had cleaned it out. Now to make the lip balm, you can use some Vaseline or some unpetroleum jelly. I know glue is usually white, but I wanted to give mine a tint, so in a cup I added enough Vaseline to fill the tube along with a couple drops of pink food coloring and mixed that together. To get the lip balm in the glue tube, I found this syringe at the pet store. It's used as a feeding tube for cats, and since the tip wasn't long enough to fit all the way down, I'm going to use a plastic tube. A straw might also work. I placed the plastic tube into the glue container, left a little bit hanging off the top, and cut off the excess. Place the Vaseline mixture in the syringe, take the other side of the plastic tube, put that over the tip of the syringe, and then slowly start squeezing the Vaseline mixture into the glue container. If you don't have a syringe or can't find one, you can also use a Ziploc bag, cut off the tip, and squeeze it in that way. Next, I just put the glue container back together, and that is how you make this glue pen lip gloss. The second project will be a highlighter lip gloss. I will be using one of these highlighters right here. I started by removing the bottom and the ink from the inside. Next, I removed the tip and then I put that in some warm water and let all of the ink soak out of it. Here is mine after I removed it from the water. You also want to make sure that you thoroughly wash and clean out the highlighter, the cap, and the bottom. For the wand, I'm going to be using one of these here that I got in a pack online. If you don't have one of these, you can also use one from an old lip gloss. Take the tip of the highlighter and cut off the bottom, so you just have the one piece left. Hot glue the tip of the highlighter to the bottom of the wand. Next, with some nail polish, I painted the tip of the highlighter to match the highlighter color. Now to make the lip balm, I'm going to use some pink lemonade Kool-Aid, and I just placed a little bit in a bowl with some water and mixed it together. Once your Kool-Aid mixture is about this consistency, add some Vaseline or petroleum jelly to it and mix it together. To get the Vaseline mixture into the Sharpie, I'm going to use the same feeding syringe as I did before, but this time I'm not going to use the plastic tube. Once the Vaseline mixture is in the syringe, start filling the highlighter from the bottom. Make sure not to squirt it out the top and don't fill it all the way up to the top. cleaned off the bottom of the highlighter, and I did this so when the cap was put back on, it wouldn't squirt out. Now place the wand in the highlighter with the painted top of the highlighter sticking out so it looks like a real highlighter. And that's all there is to these easy highlighter lip glosses. The third idea will be a click eraser lip balm. For this one, I will be using one of these click erasers and just start by removing the eraser. Find a straw that fits into the eraser spot. Start by coating the straw with some olive oil. To make the lip balm in a microwave safe container, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of beeswax along with 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, and I melted that in the microwave on 10-second increments until it was fully melted. I know the eraser that I took out was white, but I wanted to give my lip balm a tint, so after the lip balm mixture was melted, I added in some eyeshadow. If you don't want to use eyeshadow, you can also use edible glitter. Next, I poured the lip balm mixture into the straw, and I placed the straw on an ice pack as I wanted the lip balm mixture to harden as soon as it hit the ice pack. Once the straw was about 3/4 of a way full, I placed the straw in the freezer for about 10 minutes. Here is mine after I took it out of the freezer, and just start gently pushing on it so the lip balm comes out one of the ends of the straw. Carefully push the lip balm into where the eraser was taken out of, and then click it down and cut off any excess from the lip balm. And that's how you make a click eraser lip balm. The fourth one will be a whiteout lip gloss. I will be using this whiteout container right here. The first thing that I did was I emptied out any leftover whiteout that was in the bottle. Then I thoroughly washed and cleaned out the bottle, and I just did that with some warm soapy water and some peroxide, and you just want to make sure that it is fully clean before you put any lip gloss in it. For the cap, I just went down as far as I could and clipped off the applicator. There was already a hole when I removed the applicator, so I just used a screwdriver to make the hole a little bigger. Choose the applicator that you would like to use, place that in the bottle, and then the cap next to it, and cut off any excess so the wand will fit in the bottle. Place the wand in the hole that was made, and it should fit pretty snug and not come out. If it doesn't, just add a little bit of hot glue so it stays in place. To make the lip gloss for this one, I'm going to use some coconut oil, and make sure that you use the kind that remains in a liquid state. I poured the coconut oil in a cup so it would be easier to put it in the whiteout bottle. Now, if you just want to leave it the way it is, you can. I wanted mine to have a little sparkle, so I added some white edible glitter and stirred that in. Next, I just poured it into the whiteout bottle. And that's how you make this glossy and sparkly whiteout lip gloss. The fifth idea is a tape dispenser lip balm. For this one, I will be using one of these tape dispensers, and I just started by removing the tape from the middle. This step is optional, but I wanted to leave the label in the tape dispenser, so I removed it and laminated it with some clear packaging tape. Once the tape was on, then I just cut off the excess. After it was laminated and cut out, I placed it back in the tape dispenser. I used a piece of duct tape to look like this on the tape dispenser, and I'm doing this so when I fill it up, it won't overflow on the side. The lip balm for this one in a microwave safe container, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of beeswax along with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Melt that in the microwave on 20-second increments until it is fully melted. If you want to leave your lip balm clear so it looks more like tape in the tape dispenser, you can. I wanted to tint mine, so I added a piece of lipstick to the mixture and mixed it together. I placed the tape dispenser on an ice pack, and then I started filling it with the lip balm mixture, and I placed it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Here is mine after I took it out of the freezer. Carefully peel away the duct tape, and that's how you make these tape dispenser lip balms. I hope you guys enjoyed all 5 of these school supply DIY lip balm and lip gloss ideas. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'd like to give a shout out to these 3 people who commented their favorite school-related emoji. And remember to comment your favorite beauty-related emoji for a shout out in my next video.